Kamarad, Здравствуйте. I must speak quickly. These things I am telling you, I am not. Somewhere in our office, in my office, there is a leak. Critical intelligence is reaching the Allied forces in Austria. Now, our key European command center has been infiltrated. Our hidden cargo routes are threatened. Our tactical subpens are attacked, and the Allied Govniaks are even producing our classified new armor plating, using a formula stolen from my office. Destroy what they've stolen, and get the Allied idiots out of my face. This is bad for me. Very bad. До свидания.
Welcome back, Commander. You ever get the feeling that maybe it's just me, but the Soviet cutscenes seem to be like a little too silly? At least like compared to the Allies. I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
So this mission is actually particularly interesting. You're beset by a Saboteur. Somehow he's managed to infiltrate your base. Is he the leaks in question? I don't know. I've never really bothered thinking about that. However, what is important to think about is that the Saboteur, well, he makes himself comfortable. So you kind of have to entice him to leave his nice little hill here. The reason you have to do that, or will want to do that anyways, is that we've already seen his destructive capabilities. Namely, that he has managed to set explosives on every building in your base. And that's surprisingly not good. Why there's no way to just send engineers into various buildings to defuse them? Don't know. But maybe it's best not to think about a game like this in that particular way. You'll note that the footage is sped up and that the video is rather short, and that's because the original video is about 40 minutes long. It may or may not be because, for whatever reason, the end mission just didn't play properly? I don't know. Remember how there was that mission with the chronosphere and how, you know, you're supposed to just capture the radar domes and then you can capture it? Yeah, this is sort of the same thing. For whatever reason, I managed to push the Saboteur out from his location, but killing him didn't actually trigger anything. So I have to clear the entire map. Anyways, the series of triggers is, again, interesting. First and foremost is that the only apparent way to get to the Saboteur is by crossing water. However, when you do that, he decides to move. It's no good staying at a location where the enemies are going to present themselves, of course. So he makes himself a little harder to get. In doing so, it kind of also ruins your preparations. Because, well, let's face it, either you've explored and figured out that there's a way to walk over there, which is time-consuming, or you've decided to get a transport, and you're probably going to need more than one just to make it, you know, economical on your time. So you're going to invest money into it. However, which way you play it, you quickly realize that you've wasted your efforts. The Saboteur is a little too savvy for you. Unless you've played this mission before and then you ambush him like you did a spy in a video very, very long ago. Sadly, killing the Saboteur doesn't seem like it's enough. And we have to progress in the only way that I truly know how, and that's to destroy everything on the map. So to avoid the, 25 minutes of extra video here, let's speed it up a little bit. Say by 600%? Sounds about right. So first things first, we can see that there's quite a few different areas on the map. Personally, I like the way that it's designed. It focuses your movement into certain paths that are obviously objective related. the top left, middle top, I guess, and the 3 o'clock position all have bases. So you kind of have to pay attention to your base defenses no matter which way you choose to go. You're generally fine with attacking any of the 2 bases here right from the get-go. Obviously, you'll want to reinforce your starting units with a couple extra medium tanks, but after that's done, you can kind of break through whatever the front gate has for either side. The top left base, I suggest not to, just because, well, there's a helicopter up there, so that kind of mitigates a lot of what your tanks can do. And at the same time, the enemy goes away, so there's... I don't know, I just find that capturing here, or at least I always capture the bases, so capturing it is just not as effective. If only because, well, if you capture that portion and then try to build out, just... you're not really saving yourself any time if you have to destroy the 3rd position base.
Mission accomplished.